Yenge family, it's Yaya here. I want to share something deeply personal with you. So, back in October last year, my family was going through a very difficult time, financially and emotionally, like so many others, in today's global crisis. I was even embracing the idea of closing Libiki. It felt like everything I had poured my heart into was like sleeping away. But one day I came across a video on Instagram by Queen Christelle of African Beauty Herbs, and it felt like a divine timing. Her words reminded me of why we started Libiki in the first place, to reclaim African beauty secrets, to offer clean ancestral self-care, to help our people feel confident, beautiful, and well, naturally. So I messaged her to let her know how her content inspired me. And her response gave me hope. She had visited our site, libikishop.com, and told me it looked professional and inspiring, that we must continue the work, okay? Our work will pay off one day. So I kept watching her content. One of the plants she kept mentioning was jeka. Now, in Kongo, we call it mbunzi, a sacred herb with powerful healing properties for women's health, hormonal balance, womb care, just overall wellness, And I told myself, next time I go to Congo, I will need to look for this plant. Fast forward a few months later, I arrived in Kinshasa and went to visit the farm, the Biki farm. We had planted African eggplants, but sadly there was some heavy rains and it destroyed everything. I was heartbroken, I stepped aside under the palm trees, basically with my notebook, feeling so discouraged about yet another lost investment. But on the way to the farm, I had noticed a plant that looked like jeka, and I'd taken a picture. But right there, as I sat there, I remember, something told me to ask Papa de Zamba about it. And when I did, he burst out laughing and said, "Mama, those are the very plants you told us to cut down. That is mbunzi. And it's growing wild all over the farm." My goodness. I started crying. I was so shocked in the middle of my sorrow over the eggplants. We had been sitting on a treasure, a sacred healing plant gifted to us by nature. And it's growing abundantly, planted by the birds. People truly perish for lack of knowledge. We almost destroyed a plant that holds the power to heal women suffering from fibroids, hormonal imbalances, infections, skin irritation, iron deficiency, and more. And I owe this rediscovery to Queen Christelle, whose work is reconnecting us to our ancestral beauty and healing knowledge. Family, sometimes we search far and wide for answers when the solutions are growing in our own villages, in our own soil, in our own stories. Today, I'm proud to honor Mbunzi, Jeka, by packaging it with care and love, just like we did with Bulukututi, to give it the respect it truly deserves. Jika is a must-have in your home, a true gift from nature and our ancestors. Kings and queens, learn more at libikishop.com. It's Yaya saying goodbye with love and gratitude.